3, 2, 1. And we're back. It is in the basement of a house in the east end of the Peninsula District. Return to me if you find anything, and I will report. Now, I love this room for one very simple reason. It's got a ton of places for me to store things. I think these things stack, and I prefer to sell things in a stack in case they... Ah, yeah. As I said, I'll probably go through these books at some time and do a video on it. They're not essential to the plotline, but they really do help create a sense of what this world is. And I'm sure many of these books are actually duplicates. Okay. Potion of Cure Moderate Wounds. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. Potion of Blessing. I guess I might as well keep these on me for the time being. Could be useful.
Hello there. You have the smell of a prospective employer about you. Not that it's easy to smell anything with all the burning corpses in this city, mind you. Never seen this many flies outside of a Callum shot alehouse.
And who are you, little man? Me? Well, I'm none other than renowned rogue Tomi Undergallows. Grin to my friends. Tomi grinned to the lasses, and that damned halfling to anyone in a possession of respectable authority. Well, that would be me, so you damned halfling then. I can forgive you for not having heard of me, however. I hail most recently from Calumport, and there's a long way for even my reputation to travel. I give it another week, presumably. What are you doing? And why are you in the church? I could ask you the same thing now. Question. I'm a paladin, and I'm working for the Lady Arabeth. Couldn't I? Well, if you're half no, the truth was being chased by a pack of hooligans the day before yesterday. When I darted in, it seemed like a good place, and especially considering the priests don't throw halflings out on the ears as a policy, like in Calumport. So I've been hanging around looking for something to do. Calimport, you say? That is quite the ways away from here. You know how it goes, I'm sure. Rob some overfat human caliph from with piggy lips, kiss his daughter as a lark before he escaped with the loot, and suddenly you're the most wanted man in Callahan. I don't know what any of that is like. I'm a paladin of form and a respectable character. How was I supposed to know that he was so sensitive about his daughter? He's a father. How could he not be? I still say it was worth it. That took flair, and I have flair. Flair? What does that even mean? Too bad Neverwinter didn't treat me any better at first. He hunted you down for kissing his daughter? Well, I use the word kissing loosely, my lord. Trouble was, the lass was set to marry the Pasha's son so long as she was a virgin. Ah, well. Aha! I see where this is going. Neverwinter seemed fair enough city for an entrepreneurial young halfling like myself. On the surface, anyway, you'd be surprised at what people get away with here. They can take perfectly innocent man, accuse him of simple pickpocketing, and throw him in prison without even much as a trial. Even a lowlife like you would deserve a trial. Or not a very fair one, anyways. How so? The judge was mean. Judges are entitled to be mean, as long as they're fair. Fortunately, my stay in Neverwinter's prison system was a short one. I didn't arrange for my escape, oddly enough. I was glad for it nevertheless. You're a convict, then? Technically, I suppose I am. Trust me, however, there has so many other things to worry about in the prison. Even if they were thought I wasn't dead, they wouldn't trouble with me. Why do you say that? What trouble? The exact goings-on within the prison I'm not entirely aware of, my lord. Tell me the truth, I had only been in the prison for a few days, and was just starting to think about how depressing life was going to get. The warden of the place began babbling nonsense and started releasing the prisoners. Not even the truly despicable types, murderers, politicians, lawyers, you name it. Politicians and lawyers, that's funny. I left the area quickly, of course, and wound up here in the temple. Nice safe place to be. Last I heard, the prisoners were all tapping out from the Peninsula District, making a royal mess. Not the lawyers, though. They were just overcharging. Oh, there's a lot of reading. Why would the warden release the prisoners? I really couldn't say. Some of the other fellows were talking like there was some powerful prisoner who was controlling the warden and then making him do things. Sounds strange to me. More likely he was brain sick with the plague. The entire Peninsula District is in an uproar, however. I don't think the local constabulary has it under control either. Come to think of it, I saw more than a few people getting attacked in the street in the broad daylight. head that part of town, you might want to take someone along who knows the roads, eh? Well, I could use a hired hand, especially a deft lockpick. Ah, a mission is it? My little pinky toes are quivering with curiosity. Or is that my danger sense? That would go a long way towards explaining my recklessness. Oh, well, what kind of mission are you on? I work with Arabeth, I have instructed. I'm working for Arabeth. And as for the particulars, I'm not supposed to say. Which makes it of some kind of secret agent. The Lady Elven lass. I'm not a secret agent, even if my mission is a secret. I'd be glad to help out for the right price. So let's negotiate a bit, shall we? Can I place my superior skills to theft, lockpicking, and swordplay at your disposal for any task you choose, providing you can provide me with a nice payment now? I rather doubt you'll find anyone else my skilled available, my lord. You seem like a fine sort of man, however. So let me say 150 gold. Do I have that much? Short little fella like you. Let's make it an even 100. I guess it's either that or I spend the next week or two picking lint out of my belly button. All right, you've convinced me. 100 gold pieces it is. Yay! I'll tag along with you, my lord, as best as I know how, unless you tell me otherwise. If you want me to do something different, just give me a shout, yeah? And I have my first... I wanted to examine him, but I can't do that right now. Well, I have my first henchman. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be using a henchman for most of the game. It does cut a bit into your experience. And my Paladin, he's a bit on the arrogant side. He wants to do it all on his lonesome. Still, I'm going to keep him. Still, if I talk to him and hire him, I can continue to talk to him as I level up and gain some new quests along the way. So let's enter the city of Neverwinter. If you haven't noticed yet, there's a lot of signs pointing me towards the Peninsula District. There's what Arabeth told me. There's this guy who escaped from a prison in the district. And yeah, Arabeth, Olaf, this guy. Oh, please, can you help me? You're with the city militia, are you not? The guards at the gates said I might get over here, but I don't know how, if they were serious or not. Slow down, slow down. I will do whatever I can to help. Thank you for listening. You look so right, I just had to ask you for help. You must be an officer, right? I hope you can help. It's the Peninsula District. Oh. Okay, this is Coconut Book. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.